Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a Publix haul. They had some BOGO deals. Everything on the table is a BOGO deal. After I take these off the table, I'll show you things that I picked up that weren't BOGO, but I wanted to specifically let you guys know about these. Of course, my sidekick is here. Hi, baby. Hello to the baby. Oh, I love him. Okay, let's get right into it. And I wrote the prices like on these, so I can like let you guys know. And, you guys can take your notes. So these instant potato bags, 4 ounces, they're $1.59. BOGO. So I picked up 4 because this is fantastic to have in the pantry as like an emergency prep item. So whenever they're on BOGO, I like to pick them up. These were also on BOGO. I put the other one in the refrigerator, and I want to say it was like $5. I can't remember that one. So Duncan Hines has their cake mixes and their frostings on BOGO too. So the frostings were $2.59. So divided by 2, obviously that's how much you paid for each. So I picked up these flavors. The Chobani Flip yogurts, the 4 packs were $5.89 for 2. So that's, let's just say $6, right? For 8 yogurts. So it comes out cheaper than $1 a piece. And when they put them, like even when they put the singles on sale, they're usually like 10 for 10. So this is a better deal. This whole brand of all the potatoes were on BOGO. So I got this one because I usually pick up the big bag from BJ's of the tater tots, but of course they're the big size. So these were $6.29 for 2 bags, 28 ounces each. So that is a good price because again, 3 and change a bag, and I was able to get the minis. The golden shoestring fries, I actually just picked up a big bag of this from my Walmart haul that I showed you guys. So this was still a deal because look, $5.55 for a 28 ounce bag and BOGO. So, that's how you kind of got to do the breakdown with the BOGO deals, breaking it down to see how much you're paying per bag and then buy the ounces and see if it comes out cheaper compared to other stores. Now, here is a lot of cake mixes. Y'all, these last for a long time, number 1. And number 2, I really plan on starting to do some like dump cake recipes for you guys. Quick, easy, like, like short 5-6 minute videos. Because I have this like really good book that I like. So I want to share some of the recipes with you guys. So $2.69 for the red velvet. BOGO, of course, like I said, everything. So these ones $2.69 as well. The Joy Fetty, because the Fun Fetty is from, who's the other one, Pillsbury, $2.69. And then I got Perfectly Orange, and then Strawberry. And then this one is $3.69 BOGO, and it's the Angel Food Cake. I've never tried these. Like I said, they're going to be in the pantry, and they're going to be pulling out to try some of those recipes that I've seen. And kind of just like the kids and I will taste a little bit, and then I'll pass it on. I'll call my mom to come over and take it to the house so everybody can have and taste when I try all these recipes. The Malta, $4.49 for 2. You get 6 in the pack, so that's a good price. The Chobani yogurt, $5.75 each container, and then of course BOGO, so $5.75 for 2. And this is 32 ounce package. All right, I don't want to forget anything. All right, so this Sara Lee classic pound cake, something else that I've never purchased. The family size is $6.59 for 2. So I picked up like 2 deals, so that's why I have 4. And look at the expiration date, all the way until next year. That's like literally a whole year from now. So you put these in the freezer, take advantage of the deal, and then pull them out, as you need it. As think about how many birthdays you have for the year or holidays you want to celebrate, and go ahead and stock up. The mini marshmallows are $2.19. So that comes out cheaper than Dollar Tree, because at Dollar Tree you can find the same bag for $1.25. So $2.19 divided by 2 comes out cheaper. The Lay's, $4.99, so $2.50 a bag. They also had the kettle cooked on Bogo, also $4.99. So we got this one, and then my daughter found this one, limed cracked pepper. We have never tried that one, so we're excited to try that. Then the Texas Toast croutons, $2.39 a bag. So I got 2 deals there. So I usually like stock up on these when they go on Bogo, but they only had like 1 left of cheese and garlic, which is my favorite. So we settled for the garlic and butter. So I'm gonna check a couple of other Publixes along the way and see if I can get some. I put these in mason jars and vacuum seal them, and they last a really long time. And then here we have the pastas. They were $1.99 a box. Bogo comes out to $1 a box, y'all. I mean, you know, for the brand, you can't beat it. So I got the spaghetti, and I love this pot size one that already comes. So $1.99 here. And then I picked up the corkscrews, and that is a 16-ounce box. And then I also picked up this one, also 16-ounce box, all $1.99, you know, each deal. So let me get this taken off the table, and then I'm gonna load it up with other things that I picked up. All right, guys, I'm back with the rest of it. So this, they were Bogo too. Things got mixed up in the bag. So chopped walnuts and chopped pecans. These are 10-ounce packages. These were also Bogo. So I went with the original and the baking. They also have the oil one, you know, like the EVOO spray option. So my daughter picked these expensive candies. Her birthday's coming up, so she wanted this to be part of her gift. These are fantastic, like so good. So I just picked these up, kind of like I picked up another pack last time from my Walmart order, but these are really good to have like with coffee or tea. I don't drink coffee, but y'all know, but you know, whatever, I just eat them just because. Then this Biscoff butter is also fantastic. Literally tastes just like the cookies. If y'all have never tried it, you should try it in like a sandwich, on some like toasted bread, on a bagel or something. They're really, really good. So this is just for the pantry, you know, building the stash, emergencies. You guys know, I tell you all the time. So I saw this wild caught pink salmon. Like, y'all, I don't know. Never had it. You know, I told you guys before, I don't eat seafood. But either way, picked up that for like long-term storage. And then also these tiny shrimps for the same reason. Some molasses to make, you know, you can make your own brown sugar at home, or cookies and stuff like that. These were 2 new spreads that I saw, strawberry, and this one apricot. So don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but here we have some guava paste. I make empanadas at home, you know, beef empanadas or guava and cheese empanadas, all the things. So that's for that. I just picked up a couple of these to, you know, to hold us over for a couple of recipes, because this really does go on Bogo. So I got the lemon cheesecake and obviously vanilla. Let's see here. Oh, look at these. A mango jam and guava jam, or guava jelly. What? Don't those look interesting? Let me go back here, y'all. I don't want to forget. This buttermilk powder, y'all. Pantry, food storage, long-term, you know, prep. Fantastic. Things like this, guys, will get you through, you know, emergencies, or, you know, also if buttermilk is not something that you use a lot of, just buy this and then kind of just make as much as you need, you know, when you need it. So really good for the pantry. This, I don't know what it is. It's literally on a recipe, on the list of a recipe that we want to try. So I picked it up. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know. Is it like applesauce? I don't know. But it's, like I said, it's an ingredient needed for a recipe. So we picked it up. Then I picked up some of this agave. This is the light one. And then I also picked up this one. I put these in like smoothies when I make up in the morning, like for my husband for work. I'll put some of this on this if it needs a little bit of extra sweetener. This was a new seasoning that we saw. Cilantro, lime, pepper, salt, y'all. What? My daughter loves trying all different types of seasonings. So when we saw this one, we were like, yeah, we gotta pick that up. Some pumpkin pie spice. This is kind of just like a staple to have in the pantry, because a lot of baking recipes call for that, obviously mostly in the fall, but I don't care, I make stuff all year round. This also something we don't eat, we don't, you know, have never tried. It's something in a recipe that we want to try, so that's why we picked that up. Some white chocolate chips, some Heath bites. These are, y'all, I love Heath. And so I just put that, like, you can even melt this in some like hot chocolate and like, they'll taste so good. So these two, y'all see, I just showed you on the Bogo, they had the big pack. So this is like not a deal, but whenever there's like a new flavor and my son wants to try them, instead of, before I get the big 4-pack, I always just pick up one to make sure it's something he's gonna like. So these are the two he picked up, the peanut butter cup. And this one looked new, coconut caramel cookie. It may not be new, but it's new to us because we haven't been into Publix in a very, very long time. So this also something we've never bought before, but it's in a recipe. This also something I don't buy, but another recipe that calls for that. These here, I always pick up kind of, you know, a packet or two every time I go in, because it's fantastic for the pantry. So obviously, you know, you can always have canned coconut milk, which is fantastic too. I always pick that up. You guys have seen it in my hauls. But having this little packet of powdered coconut milk is also another way to have, you know, a staple item available to you long term, you know, in case of an emergency. My daughter picked these out. My son picked these out, which my daughter also loves these. So those are obviously no deals there. This, y'all, I have a Lodge. I have actually like 2 of them, and I love my cast iron. Now, they're not the friendliest things to use. They're heavy to keep them clean. It's like another job, but I saw this and look at that. You see that scraper for when, if you have the one that's like, has the grill plates. So I thought that was good to pick up. I picked up 2 packs of the frozen empanada disc because, like I said, I make empanadas, and I kind of just always like to have these on hand. I make them, and then I like kind of wrap them and I put them in the freezer, and then when the kids want some, they're already prepped, and I literally just put them in the air fryer, and like they have food ready in 5 minutes. Y'all see, I always pick this up. I picked it up before, like when I put in a couple of Walmart orders, because it's just like for us in our household, it's a staple. We use it in recipes, and you know, when we make some virgin pina coladas and all that stuff, we like to use this, and also coquito, you know, y'all know. Some condensed milk. These were on sale, I believe, like $2.50. These were 2 for $3. I believe the crushed pineapples, 20-ounce cans. All right, so y'all, right here, let's just get a moment for these extracts. So I was there and I said, okay, let me go ahead and pick them up. They were all fairly reasonably priced. They're the small 2-ounce containers, but you just never know when you find a recipe that you just like, I absolutely have to try that, and then you're missing, you know, an ingredient. So whenever I'm out, I just kind of like to pick up random, you know, ingredients that may pop up on recipes that seem like we may be interested in, you know what I mean? So that I can kind of just have them. So these are the flavors that I got right here: pure orange, coconut, vanilla, and I have tons of vanilla. You guys know I pick it up from BJ's, like the big container for a deal, but this is clear vanilla. So I picked it up because sometimes a recipe would call for like a, you know, you want like a really clean white cake or something like that. So I don't know, I'm not a baker, I just pretend. So almond, lemon, banana, and rum. So I'm happy to add these to my baking collection and like build my stash. So here we have all of these sauces. I love Asian food, like, y'all, I really do. So sesame oil. I never had this, y'all. I don't know what it is. Sweet red chili, but it sounded like something that can be in a recipe. Oh, y'all hear King. My husband just got home from work. Oh, he's all excited. Hold on. All right, so we have some mild Taco Bell sauce. This also looked like it can totally be a recipe. I've seen it, like recipes for this around. So I was like, okay, it's like, that's like my sign. This just looked good. Doesn't that bottle and everything look so fancy? Stir fry classic sauce, soy sauce, sherry, garlic, and onion. What? Doesn't that just sound like a whole moment right there? So I'm gonna like be all over the internet trying to see what I can do with that. And this also looked really good. Sesame sauce. I like, again, these I've like never really picked up this, yeah, because I just used that, but the other stuff is to try. This ghee is for the pantry, shelf stable, a very good item to add to your stockpile for a butter replacement. Obviously butter is something that, you know, goes in the fridge. If you lose power and stuff, you kind of don't have access to that, or it'll go bad. So this is a fantastic thing to have in the pantry. And then some sun-dried tomato pesto, again for a recipe. Some unsweetened coconut flakes. I will sprinkle this in like smoothies or put on top of yogurt, but also for some cake recipes that I've come across. So like now for like the springtime, very like fruity stuff. Some almond milk, and then some ginger tea for my husband, and some Crisco shortening. Y'all, I've never used that. I don't even know. I just seen, like, when I was in the baking section, I was like, yeah, that looks totally like something that we need for baking. So that's it, guys. That's everything that I picked up from Publix. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. If you like it around here, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the family. I'll see you next time. Bye.